I hope others are okay with it. Just a thumbs up would suffice. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, this should be a quick session. It's basically a precursor to what we are going to do on the 12th of October. That's when we plan to get together all the grade 9, at least grade 9 and 10 parents who are interested in pure world of curriculum delivery in at least grades 11 and 12, because we are already doing that. Actually, one more thing that I missed telling is our son is in grade 11 and he is in our institute, and he's going through the same process. So he chose to continue grade 11 in a world of way, and so far he's loving it. You will definitely get to meet him uh, first person if and when you come on the 12th of October. So that 12th October program I've shared with Reena. Maybe Reena can share with everyone what to expect on that day. It's all about getting clarity on what you will get into if you choose this pedagogy, because it's new. Uh, it's new, but I won't say it is not tested, because it has been tested many times across the globe for many years. We have countless examples of children who have gone through this system and are successful in worldly terms, and also in spiritual terms, if you want to call it that way. They're very satisfied. We have first-hand accounts also of certain students, and we will be happy to share with those, or happy to share those with everyone on 12th also, because like we all want what is best for our child. That's a given. No, every parent wants that. It's just the clarity and it's just the information that every parent needs to have on what is it that will give them the best chance to succeed in this ever-changing, and I would call the most changing world uh, as yet in like humanity has faced. I don't think that the world has changed so much in so little time span that it is changing now and it is going to change in the years to come. So we just need to give them the best chance that they can get, and that's all. That's all that we are hoping to do with whatever we are choosing to do now. So I won't bore anyone with the Waldorf pedagogy. Everyone is already immersed in that. Everyone knows what it is. This meeting, I wanted to basically have a precursor to the information session that we have on 12th. And if there are any specific questions that any of you have before attending that session. Reena, does that sum up like what we are meeting for today?
Yes, I think it's kind of introduction, and just share from your side what your future plan when it comes to your school, and that will really help all of us to understand like how three H3LF their future looks like.
Yeah, so we are set up as a non-profit organization, and we started operations 3 years ago with grade 7 onwards. Today we have grade 5 till grade 11. Next year we will have our first grade 12, and we'll continue to have all the grades in between. That's the plan. We are actively seeking teacher trainings for all our high school teachers, because that's the foundation of world of teaching or any kind of individualized learning. The teacher needs to know how to connect with the child. That's the crux of it. In addition to that, this teacher also needs to be a subject matter expert. So our hiring philosophy is that we first want subject matter expertise in whatever subjects they are teaching, because the learning, just like lower grades, it also happens as blocks in grade 11 and 12, and both grades 11 and 12 have about 12 to 15 blocks every year. In addition to certain lengthy blocks like 1 month to 3 month blocks for certain projects and also internships. So I'll tell more of that on the 12th, but just to give you an idea, like we are totally committed to follow the world of pedagogy, and it's more of a common sense what we are doing. It's not rocket science. Even our traditional teaching methods say that, yeah, first 12 years are for academic learning, and then the 13th year is for what is called Deshatan. So
Hmm.
Deshatan was exercising whatever you have learned and go into the society and now learn the society. How can you use your knowledge for the betterment of the society? And that begins with knowing whom you are going to deal with. And that's why this 13th year gives them that opportunity to mingle with different people, go out and witness this firsthand, like try out whatever they have learned. You know, in a closed knit or in a secured and uh, supported environment, because they will have full support from the organization, from their teachers, all of them, and they can really safely be guided into the society, and then there is no stopping them. So that's what STLF stands for. We already doing all the legwork for that, which starts from teacher trainings. So we send our teachers for trainings. Like unfortunately there is no teacher training in India for high school. So we send our teachers to Kassel, which is in Germany. We invite mentors from at least from 6 different countries. They have visited us. They keep visiting us from Netherlands, from Germany, from Italy, from Hungary, from Australia, from US. So these mentors come and they train our teachers and also take certain subjects. Like this year, the grade 11 physics, since we didn't have any teacher, so our mentor is going to deliver the grade 11 physics. That's happening in November. And by the way, all the parents, anyone is always welcome to attend these sessions. So you just give us a call and we can arrange that observation class or observation period where any parent can come and sit in, see what kind of work is happening, look at the books. Everything is 100% transparent. So that's what we do. That's how we do it. Sonali, please feel free to add on if I missed anything. Okay.
I don't think, Paras, you have missed anything. And yeah, once when you come there, you will see what is happening for grade 11 when you browse through our son's books, and that will give you a real picture of what is happening there.
Yeah. Paras, I have a request. If you can also share and give us the details regarding this May month, if you are planning to go for you're taking children for a trip to Netherlands, and which is the other country? Sorry, I forgot it.
Italy.
Italy, yes. Italy. If you can just share about that as well. I think we are aware, but our co-parents are here, and it's a good opportunity if you can share that also with them.
Sure. So in Waldorf, most of the learning happens through blocks. And why? I think we all know, because it helps in going deep down in any subject, in getting immersed in that in its true sense. So with that, in humanities, what we thought is just theoretical knowledge about history of architecture, history of art is not enough. It's important that children get to know their history, get to see and feel the history firsthand. So in grade 10 and 11, so end of grade 10 and in grade 11, we have started it's a biannual program. It happens every 6 months. So it's going to start in January 2026. We are going to have a 2 week intensive in India first. So we are going to go to Rajasthan and Gujarat. This session, we are going to concentrate on these two regions and explore the architecture, the jharokas, uh, the local artisans. How does architecture impact culture? How does culture impact architecture and art? So there is a very close connection with that, and that's all humanity is all about. It's learning about humanity, it's learning about cultures, so that whatever decisions were made by the leaders back then, how has that impacted the culture in general? And then how will these decisions made today are going to impact everyone's future. So it's understanding that connection. That is all the block is about. So it's going to be 2 weeks in India, and then in May 2026, we are going to go to Europe. And it's a student exchange program. By that, what I mean is in January, the students from, so we have tied up with two schools, one in Netherlands and one in Italy. So the students from these two schools are going to come to India in January, and then our students and anyone who is part of the program, we all are going to go to Europe in May 2026. So it's going to be May and first week of June. It's again 2 weeks. We are going to go to Italy first. So we'll cover Rome, Florence, mainly these two epicenters of history and architecture. A lot of history there, and then the entire group will go to Netherlands, and we'll explore a lot of modern history and modern architecture, the impact of Renaissance that has had on these great artists who have influenced a lot of culture and architecture in that region. So that is going to happen in May. So Rome, Florence, and Amsterdam, and the neighboring regions in Netherlands, in Holland. Uh, so we that the Netherlands part is still not 100% clear, but we are working with the school. They are going to give us the itinerary because they know their region best. We have only shared the learning outcomes and what is it that we want to see from that region, and based on that, those learning outcomes, they are going to suggest us a itinerary on like which regions we are going to go. Reena, you're mute.
Yeah. And in May, if you can just share the tentative dates as well, like
So
dates are yet to finalized or it's not yet done.
the dates are final. In January, it is from 4th Jan to 17th Jan, and in May, it is 26th May to 6th of June.
Okay. So that will be how many weeks that will be?
2 weeks, two
2
weeks
weeks.
each.
2 weeks each. And what will be the approximate, you know, total amount for this the whole trip?
So for the India part, the costs are roughly around 75,000 to 80,000. Uh, it covers everything, like it covers travel, food, tuition, ex Delhi. So
Okay.
the children will need to be like they need to arrange their transport till Delhi, and the tour will end in Mumbai. So that's
Okay.
like a one-way tour. So we go from Delhi to Agra to Jaipur, Jodhpur, Jaisalmer, and then to Gujarat in Kutch, Dwarka, then to Baroda and Mumbai. That's going to be the tour. And so that's going to be around 75,000. And the European part, roughly, it will be about 1 lakh to 1 lakh 25,000.
Okay.
And that will also include everything. Uh, we are going to save a lot on stay and food because we've partnered with these schools. So the children will be hosted by the parents of these schools, and so there is no cost for stay and food, but the majority cost will only be for the travels and other incidentals.
And how many children will be there in this batch around
So
like including? Yeah, sorry.
we envision that the total batch would be about 20, 20 to 24. We won't go beyond that. So far, we have 9 confirmed from the Europe side and about 5 confirmed from India.
Okay.
So about 14 are confirmed. The remaining are still early uh, for like give a like a
Okay.
fixed
And how
number.
soon you, okay, and how soon you expect a confirmation? Like, is there a deadline or something?
So for the January part, we are going to start the lessons from November itself because
Okay.
there are going to be 6 sessions. Like before the January session starts, the main intention behind that is so that the children are going to be from diverse backgrounds. So we want to get them on the same page before the tour starts because 2 weeks time is very less. Like it'll fly off in like without before we know it. So we want to go very well prepared into the tour. So these 6 sessions before January are going to be important, and we don't want any child to miss these sessions. They'll be online Zoom sessions, and we'll pick a time that is comfortable for everyone. But so that means that the deadline would be around 1st of November
Okay. And even for
for
the
the
month of,
India part.
Okay, got
for
it.
the India part, which is in January. For the Europe part, we still have a lot of time. So let's say going by that, that'll be 1st February or something.
Okay, and before going in month of May, there will be something will be covered online before that, or it's going to be everything offline?
No, so just like the January thing, we will start the online sessions 2 months before May for just the same cadence, and there will be online sessions about 6 to 8 sessions, and then they will go
Okay.
get into the tour, because not everyone is going to attend both. Although we advocate that it's best that they attend both, but the beauty of it is it's going to be a rolling thing. So after May, again in January 2027, we are going to have the India tour. It may not be in Rajasthan and Gujarat only. We are thinking more on the south side, but it's going to be a regular cadence. And whoever is missing out on the Jan 2026 India part, they can pick up in 2027.
Okay, got it. And can you share something about NIOS? Because our children, when they are going to do pure world of education program, then because after 12 they need to have a certificate or where they can apply in universities. So, what is your research on NIOS that will really help all parents to take decision?
Sure. So NIOS is National Institute for Open Schooling. This is a central government Department of Education program which has been running for more than 25 years. It is at par with CBSE. It is the syllabus is same as CBSE because both are under the NCERT framework. There is no difference. The only difference between CBSE and NIO is that for CBSE you need a school. For NIOS it is open schooling. So you don't need a formal school to attend in order to appear for the exams. But the certificate that the children get, they are exactly at par. So no university in India or abroad makes any determination between the certificate that they get from CBSE or NIOS. And we have applied for RTE with all the major IITs, IIMs, ISC Bangalore, ISER Pune, all these institutes, and they have replied to us in positive that an NIOS certificate is at par with CBSE. So by law, they cannot reject anyone just because they are from NIOS. So we've done a lot of research. I'm happy to share all these documents with the parents when we meet on 12th. But we are assured that NIOS is going to be at par with any other 12th certificate that the children will get. That's why that's part of the choice, like why we are choosing NIOS. Now, why again is because it gives us a lot of freedom to do what we want in the first 2 years. In NIOS, they have said that between 10th and 12th, they need at least 2 years of gap. And it doesn't matter from which board they have done their 10th. It can be CBSE, it can be NIOS, it can be IGCSE, it can be IB, it can be any board in 10th. 12th is a separate board, but the only condition is there should be a 2 year gap. Uh, it's minimum two, maximum five. So it's a 5 year program once you join NIOS. So the duration between which you have to give your 12th exam or pass your 12th exam is anywhere between 2 to 5 years. So it gives us the flexibility and freedom to do what we do basically. So that's why we are able to deliver all the Waldorf curriculum till grade 12 because we do not even talk about exams until grade 12. The students are free to choose at least, I mean, one subject if they want in grade 11 for NIOS, just to space it out. And another beauty of NIOS is they have two exams every year. Remember, like in our days, it used to be like one exam in November, in March, April, and then a supplementary exam in October, November, which was typically if someone fails in March, April, that was when they had to take it, but that's not the case in NIOS. In NIOS, they have full term exams twice a year. So you can choose to give your like one subject in October, another subject in the next or following May, March, April, and so you can give like space it out evenly, and these attempts or these like when are you taking an exam is not in the mark sheet. I'll be happy to share the 10th mark sheet that we have, because our son and his friends, they have all cleared the 10th exam through NIOS, and their mark sheet is very open, like it's like any other mark sheet that you've seen. It's like IGCSE, it's like CBSE. So they just give a list of subjects, how much they have scored, and a grade, uh, theory, practical, internal, external, all of that. So 12th is no different. 12th is also just like that. So and we are going to keep the majority of it towards the end of grade 12 or in the 13th year is when they will give them a majority of their subjects. So maybe, and there are 5 subjects that you have to appear in 12th. So in 11th, they will give one, in 12th, they will give one, and in the 13th year, they can give the remaining 3 or 4, depending on what they choose. And the reason why we are delaying giving these exams is because with age, the children get to know, and that is the whole point of doing this in this way, is that they get clarity in what is it that they want to do, not as a career path, but as skills. What are the skills that they want to hone? What are their likings? With age, they get to know that they have the freedom to choose. So in, let's say, 11th, they come with a feeling that yes, I want to go into engineering, but then engineering is very broad. Then we have a like a career counseling also as part of this, and it is an ongoing process. You'll get to know on 12th how we do that. We have even blocks and some track lessons geared towards that, how to continuously help the child in refining their choices in skills and their liking. And we test it out with projects, with certain skill building exercises. So with that, they get clarity in what are the subjects they want to choose, what are the career paths that they want to choose when they go to the university level. So with that, they can pick the subjects that they want in NIOS. And in NIOS, there is only one subject that is compulsory, which is English, and the remaining 4 are all elective. So they can choose a biology and maths together. It's a misnomer that if you are choosing PCM group, then biology is like, no, no, you don't have to do that. I mean, there are biotechnology, there are so many streams that require knowledge of both these days. So why can't you choose both? And NIOS allows you that. So you can choose some non-standard or non-conformative career choices also. So I hope that. Sorry for the big uh, explanation on NIOS, but I hope that was a little helpful.
So, just wanted to bring one clarity here. What I have understood, and just correct me if I'm wrong. See, you are tend to you're very clear that we are going to do 11th and 12th as a world of blocks, and after doing these 12, I think there are 12 blocks in grade in including grade 11 and 12, right? So if
Each year
after
has 12 to 13. Yeah.
yeah. So then, after doing these blocks, do you think the children are prepared for NIOS? I mean, they will be able to cover entire content has been covered up in these blocks, so children are able to appear exam for NIOS. Or do you train them separately for NIOS again?
So good question. So what we have done is, see, in Waldorf, they have given us a list of blocks. We have confirmed this from the schools that we have visited. We have visited numerous schools across Europe, Australia. We haven't been to US yet, but we are in touch with them online, and we have their curriculum. So this list of blocks we have carefully picked using the knowledge that is already out there. There is no, like, we haven't invented the wheel at all. So we're just
Mm.
going with what has been happening for many years. These schools have been in practice, or they've been practicing this for like 30-40 years now. So it's a well-oiled machinery for them. So this list of subjects is by that. But Waldorf gives complete freedom on the syllabus for each block. So let's say in physics, we do electronics and electrons in grade 11. But what we've done is we already done the mapping with the NIOS curriculum. So the grade 11 physics is equivalent to grade 12 of physics in NIOS.
Okay.
And same thing in grade 12, what we do is half of grade 12 and half of university level physics. So it's way ahead of what they will do. So these blocks are going to give them much more than what they will need to clear the 12th exam. They will
Got it.
these blocks will also give them much more for their competitive exams if and when they choose in their 13th year. So let's say they want to attend JEE or they want to attend NEET or they want to attend let's say law preparatory exam, then they will already be prepared with the content part of it through these blocks because we are choosing the syllabus from the standardized tests. So we've studied the JEE curriculum, we studied the NEET curriculum also, and we're trying to inculcate that in our blocks. Because Waldorf is all about the delivery aspect of it. Like how do you bring it so that it is child centric and it really touches them, it really seeps in them. So it has given us that freedom, and we are like using that freedom to our advantage.
Hmm. Got it. And uh, once the curriculum is done, then for NIOS exam, there are NIOS exam center, which are there in each city. I mean, that's what is I'm assuming, right? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So
So
if you can share.
NIOS has senior secondary centers across India and even abroad. So you will find
Okay.
NIOS centers even in Europe and US. In every city, at least there are 5 to 6. In Pune, there are 5 centers. In Mumbai, I'm not too sure, but everything is online. So that's another beauty of it is it's amazing how much information they can pack in their online portal. Everything is online, even the books are online, and it's not like password protected. There is nothing proprietary there, and it is that open. It's not just National Institute of Open Schooling, it's also open in thinking. So they have not made anything copyrighted. So that's why we have all the information that we need. We just need to search for it. And as far as the exams are concerned, what we do is like that's what we did in 10th also. In 10th grade, the first 8 months of their 10th grade, we did all their Waldorf blocks. We did 10 blocks in grade 8, grade 10. And then the last 2 months we gave for the exam preparation. And exam preparation was basically switch off your learning mode and switch on your race mode. It's exactly that. You need to ace that exam, and exam is all about skills. Like how do you write a particular answer? How much do you write? If a question is for 5 marks, do you write 200 lines or sorry 200 words, or do you just write it in bullet points? So this is the skill that they need to learn. We gave them these skills in the 2 months. So we hired a professional NIOS expert who walked us through this, and that's why all of our students uh, they scored all like on an average they scored about 85 to 90%. So we're really proud to share that this works. It really works, and we intend to repeat the same thing on at 12th. When they will give their 12th exam, instead of 2 months, we'll this time we'll for 12th we'll give them 4 months of training, and we'll space it out. So in 11th we'll give them 1 month, in 12th we'll give them 2 months, and in the 13th year we'll give them the remaining 2 months. So that's how we will space it out and give them the exam writing skills knowledge also. Because at the end of the day, I mean, they are going to enter this society, which is competitive. So we need to prepare them for this competition also. But go there healthily, like you don't have to rush into it. You-
There's one last question, and then I really wish other parents also, if they have question, please come forward. Uh, I'm hearing that you are also actually also saying it about the third year. So then this program is for 1, 2, 3 years, like this all the blocks have been spread in 3 years. And if there is a possibility that any student who wants to complete this in 2 years and 13th year that child wants to take as internship, or is that possible? I mean, these are the possibilities are possible. I'm just asking.
Another great question. So the blocks are only for 2 years. They are not for three
Okay.
years. So
Okay,
the
great.
program, the Waldorf program is only for 2 years. The 13th year is a self-exploration, and let's say we haven't named this, but we are all our teachers are really good with naming. So they'll definitely name something, but this is entering the world kind of year, 13th year. So this will help them get clarity in what is it that they want to do when they go into the university and beyond. So if the children have already made their choice by the end of grade 12, then they will healthily go into that with preparation. So for 6 months, they will prepare for JEE, or they'll prepare for NET, or they'll prepare for some university entrance exam and appear for the exam and get entry into that particular chosen field of study. If they are not clear, if they want to explore more, they will be given guided projects. They will be given guided internships where for 6 months they will go and explore. So our son, I'll just give him his example. He was very clear that he wanted to go and join armed forces. So we said, okay, fine, let's do an internship, or let's give him some exposure to that. So we sent him to some commando training camps, which were for his age. And after he got exposure to that, and after talking to the experts, after talking to colonels, after talking to the experts in that area, he's not so sure now. Like, from being 100% convinced that I want to do this to I am not sure. It was his own thinking, and because everyone goes into a profession because of certain perception, either
Yes.
because of peer pressure or what they've been told, or what they themselves research and they know, but they may not know 100% what that career entails. So it's really important that they go into that informed. This 13th year is going to be instrumental in giving them that clarity. If someone is clear that I want to join engineering, and not just engineering, I want to become a chemical engineer, I want to become an electrical engineer, I want to be a computer scientist, I want to become X, Y, Z, then go and test it out. So do a 3 month internship in that field and see it for yourself whether that is really for you. You will come back with clarity either ways. You really want to do it, or you really don't want to do it. So that's kind of clarity that you will get in this 13th year. And then you have enough time and you will have all the resources. And that's why we are making it part of your program. This 13th year is that this is optional. But if you take it, then you will have all the support from S3 to go through to do this journey together. You're not in this alone. And
Okay.
if you don't choose it, if you're already clear, then sure, you can join a coaching class, let's say. But it's much better to join a crash course coaching class in the 13th year than joining it for 3 years or 4 years. I've given my IIT entrance exam also. I know it is not rocket science. You can ace it in 6 months. I think it's a hype, and it's a misguided, uh, like forceful uh, uh, propaganda that you need to have 3 years, 4 years of coaching to ace this exam. If you are clear that this is what I want to do, 6 months are more than enough to study for it and then ace it.
Got it. So, other parents, please, if you have questions, please come forward and ask.
So I have some two questions just to clarify. Am I audible properly?
Uh, Not that much, but yeah,
Okay. So,
yeah,
like
now it's better.
at Shishya, we are doing IGCSE board now in grade 10. So we have lost the meteorological part and the history, science, social sciences. So how will our children will be able to cope into this for 12th grade, 11th and 12th? As per Waldorf, they have got history and like social studies. So how are they going to cope the missing years of 9th and 10th?
So I don't see a challenge with that because the children are, like, consciousness wise, they are already there. And most of the sessions or most of the blocks that happen in 11th and 12th, they are all in blocks. And the teacher works with them very closely to understand that, or to make sure that they are understanding the crux of it. So the why and how behind anything is important, not the quantum. So in ninth and 10th, they may have lost, okay, what is Renaissance, or they may have lost certain specifics about humanities. But the education before that, that they've had from, let's say, first till eighth, that's not going to
Later.
go anywhere. That's not going to go anywhere. So that's only going to aid them in when they come back to it in grade 11.
So we also didn't have too much of handwork. What we were like sculpting or something on those matter also, and
So
we studied
that's actually
rocks, igneous rocks, and the mm, sedimentary rocks. That was where we left it, and Renaissance was the last, I think so.
Yeah. Eighth grade, eight, they didn't
Yeah.
Renaissance period. Yeah.
So we left it there, and like now, the 2 years have passed with no history and no geography for this. Like I'm talking
So,
as per
so Vinod, I
yeah.
don't know how you are aware of, but in Waldorf, there is always a 3-year cycle. So a topic which comes in a lower grade comes back again in a higher grade to a deeper level. So in case a child
Conditioning in
has,
this.
yeah, so am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in case a child has missed on a certain topic in maybe say grade 9 or 10, the same topic comes up again in 11th and 12th to a different level altogether. But it's not that he misses on everything. So depending on where the child is, the teacher also kind of then molds the delivery of the topic, and it like she or he works very closely to help the child understand what the topics are. So it's like that's the beauty of the world of education, that a child never misses on anything.
Nothing.
Yeah.
See, and again, to reiterate, it's not about the content. Like they may have missed on certain content in ninth and 10th, but when they come back to a topic in grade 11, it's never about the content. It's never about the topic. It's about what effect that topic has on you as a learner, as a student. So that's what is more important. So even if you're learning, let's say physics, it's not about learning about electrons. It's about how the study of electron is going to help me in living my life. That's always the
Mm.
answer that we get from any block. So it doesn't matter if you have missed out on electricity in grade 9. If you don't know how electron flows, I mean, the conventional wisdom says that it flows from positive to negative. It's a misnomer. No one has seen that. It's a notion that is out there, but it need not be that way. And that is how we treat every subject, every topic, to bring it phenomenologically as much as possible, so that the why behind it, how is it happening? Why should I even learn about certain topic? Actually, every block starts with that why. Like, why am I studying this block? What is the importance of this block? It starts with that, and then it goes deeper. And that's why in Waldorf, it is like we do all the subjects. There is no choice that we give ahead of time. Okay, you're choosing a PCB stream, or you're choosing a PCM stream, or you're choosing these subjects. There is no choice for that, because it's not about the content again. It's about, because all these subjects and the interdisciplinary nature of that. Like when you're studying physics, it's never about only physics. There is also biology in that. There is also mathematics in that. There is also psychology in that. There is also art in that. So this interdisciplinary thing is what helps them gain that like holistic knowledge and holistic understanding of the functioning of the world.
Thank you.
And again, as you asked regarding handwork, so it's like if the child has missed doing something in woodwork, but something similar is covered in clay work, maybe in the higher grade, or in sculpting. So it's not just okay, you are doing a woodwork or you're carving out something only using wood. You can do a carving using metals, or you can do carving using sandstone. So it's like your hands getting more efficient and learning from that, rather than just doing okay, it's prescribed that grade 8 has to have woodwork. It's not necessary. Like we met so many people in so many different schools, so it's again very child centric. that some child may not be so good at woodwork, but might be very good with clay work, or might be very good with metal work. So when as they grow and as they go into higher grades, this choice is also given to them. That okay, a child may be really good with art. So okay, it's not that you are not going to learn how to work with clay. You will learn, but if you're really good with proportions and everything in on a 2D work, that's fine. That is your calling. Understanding that, so that freedom to explore yourself is given through like mainly that is where we focus on 11th and 12th.
Got it. One more thing. Like you said, it was a 3-year program as per the 13th year also. So if the journey start at 10, after 10th, 11th, like in maybe in June, we will be getting the result, and that is how it will be proceeding. So June, and 2 years later, the examination, I think, for NIS is at May or March, April.
It's in April, May.
April, May. So, will our children be able to, if they want to appear in the second year, will they be able to, like, completion of the 12 blocks, 13 blocks, yes, you said, 13 blocks plus the training how to crack the examination in iOS. Can that be?
So that again depends on child specific, like how ready are they. But what we can say is not even guarantee, but what we would push for, or push the children towards, is at least by the end of 12 and a half, they would have done all their exams. So not by April, May. So ideal is yes, they would have given all their 5 subjects by April, May of year 2, but latest by October, November of year 2, they would have been done with all their exams. Latest.
So that 1 year gap will be there. Like
So yes,
I'm
that one
talking
year
about
gap.
as a conventional school race. I'm not.
Sure.
Yeah.
See, again, we have to think about it like what is that 1 year going to buy them, or what is that 1 year going to lose? Like if they start their earning journey a year late, how is that going to impact their, let's say, 90-year life? I mean, now the expectancy is at least 85, 90 years. So how
Correct.
is that going to impact their overall life? Is what as parents we need to think, and then come to the decision. Uh, if you as a parent are sure that no, I want my child to be to have done the exams by the 12th year, sure. I mean, they will work towards that because they will have that urge to appease you and have that in them. And yeah, sure, they will have the drive to finish, and then they will finish it by the year April, May of year 2. That's not going anywhere. But if that pressure is not there, and why I'm saying this is it's not ideal to pressurize them. Uh, but latest by October, November of year 2, they would be done with all their exams. Is what the program is. That's how the program is structured.
So with the internship you're saying, or later on with the internship?
So they will also have at least 3 to 4 months of internship in that.
Okay.
And that's why the delay. Because in 12th year they have a project and they also have an internship. So if they really like that internship, it will start with 1 month. So it may go up to 3 months if they are really liking it.
The the internship will be provided by the school, or like?
Yes, the internship we will provide based on the liking that they have. It may be in Mumbai, it may be in Pune, it may be anywhere.
And just one more thing to know, what will be the fees structure?
So fee structure, we still don't have it very clear, but this year for grade 11, it is roughly about 2 lakhs.
Okay.
So it will be somewhere around that ballpark. We do not, I mean, we are also from a middle class, so we know the limitations of all of us, and we try to operate from that. We have set up STLF as a non-profit organization. So, and we this year we will also be eligible for CSR funding and also FCRA funding. So with that, the fee will go down because that's the ultimate aim, that we want to make education free of cost. That's still a very long-fetched uh, goal, but the overall thinking is towards that. So if, let's say if we get CSR funding, then this fee will go down.
Okay. So the residence and the food and all these things.
So residence and food will be extra. We have a partnership with a organic farm. It's a 12-acre organic farm, which is, I mean, once you come on the 12th, I'll be happy to show you around. It's very close by. It's about 600 meters from the school. And it's a very nice place. It's called Anand Mala. You can even Google it, Anand Mala, and that's where we envision to have this residential campus. They already have residential premise. We conduct our camp. So when you come, there is going to be a camp ongoing. It's called surveying. It's for the grade 10 children. I really wish that your children could be part of it, but I think we were a little late to approach Reena and Dharmesh, but maybe next year. But you can at least see what these grade 10 children are doing, where they live, what their thought process is. You can even talk to them.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, hi.
Yeah, hi. So I wanted to understand the subject choices and understanding that this would be the second year probably. Um, are we ready for the options, subject options?
So the way we approach this is very different. It's very unconventional. There is no choice of subjects in learning. All the children will learn everything, but there will be a choice in giving exam. So there is only one compulsory subject for the exam, which is English, and four subjects are electives. So the children will choose themselves what these four subjects are going to be, and we will help them choose that.
So the four subjects which are elective are from the choices. I mean, I have heard there are 75 subjects and you have to make a choice out of those 75 subjects, right?
It's yeah, it's 75, but there are also groups within those 75. Then you have to choose particular subjects from each group. So let's say if you choose one vocational subject, then you can only choose one so vocational subject. You cannot choose more than one. So there are certain restrictions towards that, but we'll help them identify those and then make an informed decision.
All right. Thank you.
To understand it better, like in a conventional schooling, so we have arts, commerce, and science stream. So here we have an option to take, any child can take arts or commerce or anything at the later point while giving examinations.
Yes, in fact, they can choose either of three when they grow up.
Okay.
Because they will have a choice to take arts as a subject in their 12th. They can also take biology, they can also take chemistry, they can also take uh, economics, they can also take maths. So they have a choice of seven subjects in altogether. Only five are required, and but they can choose up to seven. So if they are not sure and they want to have an entire gamut of uh, streams, career streams open to them, they can choose these seven subjects accordingly. So that their science stream and commerce stream and art stream, all the three are open to them.
So fine arts are also included or not?
So fine arts, there is no such subject called fine arts at 12th level.
Okay.
That's a postgraduate or that's a what should you say, a graduate level classification. But yes, the subjects that they will do, there is a fine art component to it. For instance, there is a 11th grade subject called projective geometry. Now, once you come on 12th, I'll show you the bookwork that grade 11 children have done for projective geometry. It is no less than, let's say, year third of graduate student in fine arts.
Thank you, sir.
I think when we are be there on 12th, a lot of things will be we will be able to see and we'll be able to meet children. So right now, if there are certain things which are unclear, I think most of the things I'm looking forward that our 12th will be clear. Yeah.
Yeah, we are really looking forward to hosting you guys and even more parents. If you know someone, if your children know someone in your friend circle, feel free to invite them. It's open to anyone who may even remotely be curious about knowing, okay, what are the alternative ways around there. They don't even have to be convinced that this is what they want to do. Even if they have that little curiosity, they're welcome to join just as an information session.
Yes.
It's just 3 hours and maybe 1.5 hours of travel. So, and it's a beautiful place. You won't regret coming there. It's a nice valley. You'll have a lot of fresh air, fresh organic food. So it'll be a nice picnic.
Yeah. Thank you, Paras, for inviting. I think most of us will try to be there on 12th.
Paras, I'm talking to few other grade classes in my school who were very curious. They might be of grade 5, 6, I don't know, but I think they from the lower grades they would like to see that what are the options available, and they're just curious.
Sure.
So I just asked them if
Please
some of
invite
them
them.
would like
Yeah,
to
yeah.
join. Yeah.
Anyone who is interested, please feel free to invite them. Reena, what I would request is if you like once you have a rough idea of how many parents are going to come, I just need the numbers so that we can make proper arrangements. I
Sure.
just need to know like how many are coming so that the meals and all those things can be arranged. I don't want anyone to be inconvenienced there.
Sure. I will give you all this confirmation 5 days before. I think 5 days is good
2
enough.
days is fine.
2
2
days
days
is
is more
fine.
than enough.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Okay.
Thank you.
And even if there are unannounced, that's fine. Just give me a call when you are leaving that अरे 10 के बदले 15 लोग आ रहे हैं. So that is also
Okay.
fine for us to arrange.
Fine. Thank you for accommodating people even the last minute. So thank you.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Thank you, Paras and
Thank you,
Sonali. And
everyone.
thank you,
Bye-bye.
everyone, for
Well,
joining.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Thank
See you
you.
on the 12th.
Bye. See you.
Yes.
Bye. Take care.